Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous Add to Cart guests and ask them 5 quick questions to get to know them better and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get you through your Friday.
Today's Checkout features Andrew Maver, co-founder and CEO of stockinstore. stockinstore is an omni-channel SaaS platform that connects online and physical stores. With clients such as Adair's, Kookai, Attack and Scanlan Theodore, stockinstore allows customers to find store locations, check product levels, and lots more, creating an integrated and convenient shopping experience. Andrew, we've learned a lot about what you guys are doing at stockinstore. Really exciting in helping retailers keep track of their inventory across the network. But we're here to learn a little bit more about you. I've got 5 quick questions. Number 1, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever bought online?
Depends what you consider weird, I think.
Everyone's got their own version of weird.
I think a dust mite vacuum cleaner, is that considered weird?
Yeah.
Maybe. If not, it's probably my dog has this massive aversion to having his nails clipped. So I bought an electronic one that just has a little light buzz.
That's cool.
Yeah, cool, but he still hates it. So I still got the same problem. So there's stuff like that I think I buy, all the time that I forget about. So I don't know.
Have you been able to repurpose it? Does it work on human nails?
No. It's sitting on the shelf somewhere.
Oh, that is weird. That fits the brief. All right, number 2, who is your favorite retailer?
I think Lululemon are doing an amazing job as a retailer. I think aside from the fact they've got great products that they back up with really good service, like my other half was a big Lulu fan from years ago, and she took in a pair of pants that had split down the side, and they did a no questions asked, change it over. It shouldn't happen. She actually went in there to see who could repair them. She loved them so much. I think they do it really well, and they complement it with things like yoga and your workouts, and their staff are really well trained. I think they do it really, really well. So I would say Lulu.
I agree. And doing that authentic connection really well, but also investing big on the technology side as well. So they've got 2 worlds at play here, but balancing it up really nicely.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, number 3, which e-commerce practice do you wish was history?
I have a big pet hate. Pop-ups asking me to sign up as soon as I get on their website. I hate it with a passion, right? For me, it's like walking into a store and having somebody at the door saying, do you want to sign up? And I had a complete aversion to it. I wish it was gone, didn't exist. And it obviously converts, but first thing, close all the pop-ups as soon as you get on there.
Anyone you want to call out is like really bad at it?
Yeah. And the other part to that is, if I'm already subscribed, don't prompt me. You should know who I am.
And we heard another of your things that you wish was history was the clip of the ticket in the main episode as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think a lot of suppliers out there are taking a clip of the ticket because some others have done it. I know it's a pet hate for a lot of retailers as well.
A lot of clips equals a lot of dollars.
Absolutely.
Number 4, can you recommend a book or a podcast that our listeners should immediately get into?
I'm probably more of a book person than necessarily a podcast person. I am reading at the moment, I actually bought it for a friend of mine who is a wine lover and a wine aficionado. It's called Stalin's Wine Cellar.
Okay.
And it's actually about a real life story about a Sydney wine store that gets involved in a wine collection that may have been previously owned by, Tsar Nicholas II and Stalin. And it's this espionage meets wine meets Aussie retailer type story. So it's pretty epic and I'm loving it.
True story or fiction?
True story.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep. Yeah. Stalin's Wine Cellar.
Okay, nice recommendation.
Yeah. On your holiday, go and read it.
While drinking a wine, obviously.
While drinking wine, absolutely.
All right, number 5, finish this sentence. The future of retail is?
Hyperlocal.
Hyperlocal. In terms of service, fulfillment, the whole lot.
The whole lot. I think it will just go completely local and in that distributed network type environment through having inventory around the place as much as you can, but getting it to customers as quickly as possible. And that's what I mean by local. Customers want things faster and faster and faster and faster. And the way to do it is to get it to them from a store that's as close as possible to them.
Yeah, brilliant. Andrew, thank you so much for joining us on the checkout.
Thanks, Nathan. Great to be here.
To hear more from Andrew, jump back on over to episode 226, where Andrew shares his thoughts on the product categories that are the hardest to keep track of. He also shares the tips he has for staying on top of stock and how growing up as a long-distance swimmer has helped him build a technology business.
Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep adding to cart.